Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode on Football Talk Podcast. My name is Ozzy, and I'm your host for today's show. Apologies for the timing, but as they say, better late than ever as we preview the last match of the season between Liverpool and Wolves in the Premier League. But that's not all. It's an emotional day for Liverpool fans as we say goodbye to the one and only Jurgen Klopp. Watching all of his interviews and highlights in the past few days certainly brought back some amazing memories, but at the same time, I can't help but feel that there will be a massive void at the club that we'll need to fill. I'm nervous for the future as I'm not sure if we'll be able to have the same success that we have had in the last 9 years. But that's a discussion for another day. So let's begin with the preview and discussing the recent form of both teams. So with regards to the home team, which is Liverpool, last 5 games, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. Liverpool have secured third position in the Premier League and can finish with a maximum point of 82 if they get the win today. Wolves, on the other hand, are in an interesting position. If they get the win today, they could move up to 3 positions to 10th, depending on other results. But Wolves have not been in great form in recent weeks. 4 defeats and 1 win in their last 5 games, and that win was against Luton Town. So let's go ahead and reveal the team news. So with regards to Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp confirmed in his press conference that Joe Matip and Thiago Alcantara will be leaving Liverpool pretty much right now, to be fair, end of the season. On a personal note, Thiago Alcantara has been one of my favourite midfielders of all time. I first came across him playing for Spain under-17s, where they won the tournament, and I've pretty much followed his career ever since, as he made his debut for Barcelona the following season and then moved over to Bayern Munich before signing for Liverpool. So for me, he's an unbelievable player with an amazing technique, a true magician on the pitch. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see much of him for Liverpool, but nevertheless, I'm pleased and proud to have one of my favorite players play for my beloved club. In terms of Joe Matip, firstly, what a player he's been for Liverpool. A player Jurgen Klopp certainly had his eye on when he first joined Liverpool, as he mentioned previously that he was an admirer of the player in the Bundesliga when he played for Schalke, and as Dortmund was a close rival to Schalke, Klopp certainly knew about the player very well. So once there was no allegiance, Klopp was able to sign Joe Matip and bring him to English football on a free transfer. Now, for me, he has to be regarded as one of the best free transfers we've had at the club. It's just a shame that injuries took him out on a number of occasions. But I feel like he's a player that is certainly underrated for the neutrals. But for Liverpool fans, we know what he brings to the table. A classy defender who's brave and works hard for the team. His mazy runs have become a bit of a trademark over the years. And for me, he will be missed, as you could always count on Joe Matip whenever he stepped on the pitch. Plus, he was an interesting character on and off the pitch, so he will surely be missed. Unfortunately, due to his ACL injury, he won't be able to take part in this fixture. However, Thiago Alcantara may have a slim chance as he trained with the team earlier this week. In regards to other team news, Robertson and Jota have also returned from injury, so they should take part in the squad. In regards to Wolves, Pedro Neto could be in the squad today after returning from a thigh injury. Craig Dawson and Chiwone are ruled out for this fixture, and Sarabia is a 50-50 as he had a slight issue in the previous fixture. So let's quickly move on and do the predicted lineups. So let me share the first graphic. We'll go with the away team to begin with, and then we'll delve into the Liverpool lineup in more detail. So with regards to Wolves, I know Bentley was the goalkeeper last week in the previous fixture. So I'm thinking OZZIE'S is going to restate his position into the lineup. So I'm going to go with him in goal. And their back three, they traditionally play a 3-5-2 or 3-5-1-1 formation. I'm going for 3-5-2. I think they'll definitely have 2 attackers up top to try and cause Liverpool havoc. We've been conceding goals left, right, and centre. So having 2 strikers up top would make more sense. So I'm going for Semedo on the right side, who's been made as a right-sided centre-back in this day and age, which is an interesting one because he's normally known to be a quite flamboyant and adventurous fullback. Then you've got Kilman in the middle. And then you've got, for me, I think it will be Totti, what a great name that is. Totti Gomez on the left side. So that's the back three. In terms of the midfield, I'm going for Ait Nouri, one player that I'm very excited to see today. I think he's been a stand-up player for Wolves this season. I think he's been a stand-up player for the Premier League in general. So for some reason, I'm not able to get him on the screen. There we go. Ait Nouri on the left side. So yeah, one to watch out for. Certainly, we have been linked with him in the past. So an interesting profile and could be a player that we're linked with. May even sign in summer. Who knows? Now, in terms of the other side, it will be Doherty. That's a right fullback. I'm so surprised I actually went to Atletico Madrid. Very unusual signing, but obviously he's returned back to his former club. Now, in terms of the midfield three, centrally, it will be Lamina, who's a solid player. Seems to score a goal or two against Liverpool as well. So definitely one to look out for. Has a good shot on him. So yeah, we've got to be very aware of him. Great technician on the ball. So yeah, definitely one to close the gaps on. And then on the right side of Lamina, I would say it would be João Gomez, another player that is the one to look out for. He was heavily linked with us last summer. I don't think we submitted any concrete interest in the player or made a formal bid, but he's actually been linked with Liverpool again for this summer. So let's see if there's any truth to those rumors. But yes, he's a player I'm definitely looking forward to watching today. On the left side, I'm going to go for Bellegarde. I believe he is available for this fixture. The last time we played Wolves, I thought he was actually their standout player. So yeah, definitely one to look out for. Very energetic box-to-box midfielder. So yes, we need to make sure our midfield, especially our DM, is on top of their game. And the front two, no surprises. It's been a pairing that's been quite present. Is Cunha and Hwang Hee-chan. So that is the strike force that I believe we will be facing today. And that's the predicted lineup for Wolves. I think it's a strong team for Wolves. Ait Nouri, definitely one to look out for. He's going to be not just bombing down the flank, he's tend to come in a little bit more in field, and he's actually getting a lot of goals this season. So yeah, he's definitely a danger man. Doherty will be on the byline. Lamina will be holding position. Bellegarde will be box to box, and then you get João Gomez around this sort of area, but not too adventurous. I think he'll be deploying this sort of line, and then when he needs to be in a defensive position, he's able to recover very quickly. So those are the guys we need to look out for. Kjellman in set pieces and Totti as well, actually. They will be a handful, so we need to make sure we're man marking or however the tactics are deployed. You just got to make sure that these two big defenders don't get on the end of any corner kicks. So that is my predicted lineup for Wolves. I'm going to remove the graphic here and I'm going to present the Liverpool lineup. So I know due to the timing, the Liverpool lineup has probably been presented, but I'm going on the basis that I have no idea what it is. So we'll quickly go through Liverpool teams. So for me, I would obviously go to Alisson without a shadow of a doubt. No debate there. And then in terms of left back, I'm going to go back with Robertson. I believe he will be reinstated. Then I'm going to go Trent at right back. Then Van Dijk. I'm actually going to stick with Kwanzaa to play alongside him. Some would probably go for Kante. I've been impressed with Kwanzaa, so I'm going to stick with him. Endo for me starts DM. It'll be interesting to see if Bajcetic gets any game time. He should be available in the squad. McAllister on the left side of number 8. And I'm sticking with Elliott. I think Elliott's been very positive in the last few weeks. And for me, deserves to have a place in the team. So no reason why he should be displaced. And on the right wing, Mohamed Salah. Is it his final game for Liverpool? I hope not. But there's a slight possibility it could be. So let's see. If we see an emotional Mohamed Salah at the end, it could kind of seal the fate or give us an indication that he might be leaving. So when it's always the last game of the season and they have their walk around the pitch, those are kind of things that we'll have to be on the lookout for, just to see how players are reacting with each other. It's going to be an emotional day with Jurgen Klopp leaving, Thiago and Matip also departing, as well as the coaching staff, a number of coaching staff departing. So yeah, it's going to be a big farewell ceremony after the game. Up top, I'm sticking with Cody Gakpo. I think he's been in great form recently, and yeah, he's showcasing his ability, leading the line or playing on the left channel, whatever suits him. And Diaz for me starts on the left. So that is my predicted lineup. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. And yeah, so that is my predicted lineup. And that is pretty much the end of the match preview. Did a quick one for you guys as the match is literally starting in about 24 minutes. So in terms of my score prediction, obviously I'm going for a Liverpool win. I think we'll give Klopp a nice send off today. And yeah, call me delusional. I'm going for a clean sheet today as well. So for me, the scoreline will be 3-0 to Liverpool. And I'm going with Mohamed Salah, McAllister, and Van Dijk as the goal scorers. So that is the end of the show. So thank you to everyone for tuning in. If you're new or if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be back on very, very shortly. So we've got about 23 minutes until kickoff. I'll probably be back on in the next 8 minutes. So grab yourself a drink. I'm in London right now where it's nice and sunny. So yeah, make sure you're treating yourself to the weather. And yes, we'll be back. And then I'll actually discuss the lineups that are presented for both teams, talk about it in more detail. Let's see if I got any of them right based on today's show. And then we can discuss it further. So if you're watching on the watch along, feel free to drop your comments during the show, whether it's general football questions or about Liverpool or about the game. Feel free. I'll try and engage with you guys as much as possible. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you all very, very shortly. Goodbye.